Again, yo, coming out with another Ness.
Okay, I know for a fact this is Sensei now because this color looks like Kill a Kill, and Sensei loves Kill a Kill.
Kills for Kill a Kill.
Kill a Kill. Because Ryoko, black and red, just seemed like a natural fit.
There it is. There it is, Foresight.
So the first thing that uttered out of my mouth when I was working at my job and this direct dropped was, oh boy, another losing matchup for Ness because this is a DLC sortie. I'm curious because this is my first exposure to this matchup too. I feel like Ness has some redeeming qualities in this matchup because offstage, I feel like Mythra and Pyra are just sitting ducks for projectiles in terms of how linear their recoveries tend to be. On stage, it's probably going to be a little more difficult for Ness, just because Pyra and Mythra have all the range in the world, and their moves are kind of safe when spaced well, honestly. Especially against a character like Ness, who doesn't really have any really super duper disjointed out of shield options. So Dripnotic's going to have to be playing the Respect is probably the name of the game for my man, Dripnotic, right now.
That thing definitely 2 frames, doesn't it?
Does it?
I don't know.
God,
I mean, it looks like it because the sword is like through the stage. So I'm just guessing it's a little bit like Sephiroth, but I haven't seen it yet. So
I've seen a lot of Pyras so far. I've just been using the side B. I don't know what the move is called, but I know Pyra literally yells the name of it, but I haven't heard it.
Yeah, I still don't know exactly what she's saying. but she's saying something.
Something. She's spitting some facts for sure.
Yeah, I don't know why she gotta be spitting like that, but
I like the edge guard attempt from Dripnotic, but since
no.
Oh, you're fine. Oh no, he's not. He
fine.
didn't have a jump, I guess. Since both Pyra and Mythra have to go up with their recoveries first, I feel like Yo-Yo just eats their recoveries for free. Like, I feel like even if you overshoot the ledge, like Ness Yo-Yo will destroy Pyra and Mythra's up Bs. That was ridiculous!
Yeah, that slowdown was something. Yeah, I actually think you're right. It looks like the recoveries seem easy enough to 2-frame or at least interrupt because they do kind of hang out there before they actually like grab the ledge.
And unlike other characters, I feel like you can't do too many recovery mix-ups with Pyra and Mythra. When you're that below the stage, you just kind of have to commit to uppy at that point, and both of them don't have a hitbox, I believe, on the upswings. I feel like Ness Yo-Yo just eats that. So there's really no real reason to go off stage when Pyra and Mythra are in that position.
Yeah, I guess not if you're Ness. Yeah, that makes sense. And also, Blazing End. Just Echo Sean.
Blazing End, okay.
Spitting those facts.
Let's go. As a fellow Sean, I respect that. Appreciate it.
All right.
Back throw, yeah. So, also another fun fact. Apparently, Pyra is heavier than Mythra. So, if you're fighting a character like Ness, where you're worried about getting killed by kill throw and you're at your later percents, switch to Pyra. Because she's a little heavier. Like, noticeably, too. Like, there's several characters. It's like a several character gap, too.
Also, bracket update. Looks like Lardo did end up taking that set against Rivers.
Lardo.
Against
the James Python.
Yeah, getting the dub.
Let's go, Lardo.
Yeah, dude, using Piranha Plant. I don't think, obviously...
He's been on the grind with that Piranha Plant, too. Did he literally get into Smash because he worked at DNA, or the Forge?
Yeah, so Lardo works at Helix. I feel like he was playing Smash beforehand. I could be wrong about that, but I do feel like that is the case.
It's all that COD playing, he says.
That sounds about right.
Because I feel like he was one, like, it would be such a cool story if he was just like someone who got into Smash because he saw people. Oh, he was a Melee player. Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Word, okay.
The Origins of Lardo. I like that. Yeah, Lardo's the man. Speaking of New Jersey Smash, when that all comes back and any of you guys take the trip to North Bergen, New Jersey, you'll get to know Lardo.
If anybody's in New York too, like, if you're in the city or early Long Island, like Nassau County, it is literally an hour drive. You don't even have to go through that much of the city.
Oh,
whoa! Your ankles are broken,
yeah,
sir.
that looked kind of crazy.
He broke his ankles.
Good movement.
He just ran right through him.
Yeah, ran through him, did the old pivot, and then just hit him with the yo-yo. Oops, there we go.
Xeno's sick. I agree. Yeah, it is literally 5 feet from the tunnel. So you literally, once you come out of the tunnel, it's basically New York. There's so many city players that frequent it too. There's no reason not to go if you have money for transportation.
Yes, for sure.
You can take a bus there, I'm pretty sure. So.
Yeah, there's buses there. Actually, when I was doing Let's Make Big Moves, I had to drive to the city to drop off all the streaming equipment. And then what I had to do is I stayed there one night, and that one night cost me like an obscene amount of money. I think it was like probably like $70 to park my car at the hotel for the night.
Oh my god.
So I ended up driving my car, leaving at Helix, and taking a bus back. Buses, dude. I am a suburban man.
Me too. Me too.
Too spoiled, dude. The bus schedules, those things, they kind of scare me.
I hate public transportation. If you're reliant on that fully, you probably have like tech to deal with it. But goddamn, the amount of complaints I heard when offline was a thing from all my city friends about how horrendous the MTA is. Oh my god, I feel for you guys.
Dude,
I've never been happy to be a suburban boy.
I don't know, I get intimidated. Like, I don't really get intimidated by much. Like, I'm pretty unbothered by the totality of life and existence, but something about public transportation sometimes, I'll tell you, or at least buses in particular. Trains, planes, all good.
Oh yeah.
Buses,
yeah, a little
not good.
Uncharted territory for your boy, for sure. Or semi-uncharted.
Uncharted.
All right. So yeah, we got Chirin. I don't know why Jimmy just didn't enter under his actual tag, but
maybe.
I don't get it. if everybody knows who you are already, there's no point in entering on an alt.
I mean, maybe it's just kind of like save base a little bit, you know. Like if the bracket doesn't go as well, taking the 7-day-old character out on a serious spin, not feeling kind of. Although that's probably not even the case, honestly. Probably just want to use a different tag.
If I know Sensei, they've been probably grinding the hell out of this character since they dropped. But yeah, it's got to be tough.
Oh.
Ness is kind of like the vibe check, I'd say, for people who just picked up a new character, because Ness players will know how to maximize their punishes a lot, and they have no shortage of kill options. So you really have to make sure you know how to space moves safely with your character before you can step to Ness.
I kind of like that description, being a vibe check for new characters. Ness is actually really difficult to deal with.
Oh yeah.
Unless it's definitely one of those matchups you need to learn and figure out, regardless of your character. It's not like someone that you intuitively go and you play and you have success. Like, there is enough mix and enough just like weird things about Ness that, you know, you could even have matchup experience and still not be ready for it. But speaking of ready for it.
One dynamic also I feel like Pyra and Mythra players have to figure out is what matchups are centrally a Pyra matchup and what matchups are centrally a Mythra matchup.
Good point.
I feel like you can get away with both on Ness, but honestly, I feel like you should, like, if you want to keep up with Ness's frame data and you're that type of player, definitely go Mythra. Honestly, though, I feel like Pyra shouldn't have a problem. Like, kind of functions similarly to Ike. There's a little bit of startup on moves, but there's such a good amount of range. If you literally just do like retreating aerials on Ness too, you can pick him out of the air. Like, I feel like Pyra is a great character to use.
You know, as you're talking through this, and the more I think about it, that was a pretty smart option. I feel like if you used this back a little bit more, that would have worked. But in any case, it's really interesting. These are essentially Echo fighters in one character.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a shame.
Because
dude, imagine Crom and Roy being able to switch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just depending on who's a little bit better. Yeah, that was weird.
I don't get why Ness players do that. That's like a side note. I don't get why they stall like that. You're giving your opponent more time to set up the edge guard, and you're forcing yourself to pick a pretty substandard angle for your up B.
You know, Fang, if you don't get it, I really don't get it.
I don't. Maybe I'm just a Ness boomer. I don't know. All these young kids like Syrup and other ones that like break their fingers doing all these B reverses and stuff like that crazy tech. I got no clue.
Yep, there's the Foresight.
Ooh, there we go.
Giving Chirin all kinds of room to work with now. Finally getting that lead back. And this is
this is pretty even. Yeah, Sensei Chirin rather is making lots of strides.
Yeah, this is gut check time for Chirin, because this is game 2 and he's down a game. So this is it. There's only best of 3 sets. So
I want to see if Ness can bat that back. The side.
Oh, that's a.
Because it is a projectile, technically, right?
Yeah. Oh my god!
He just did it in his face. He just decided.
It kind of looked like he wasn't going to, and then he did, and dude.
And Chirin tried to beat it out with Pyra dash attack, which is not going to work.
Yeah,
that thing is so
you know
much
what?
startup.
Maybe Mythra. Pyra though, not happening.
Yeah, Pyra not
fast
gonna
enough.
happen.
This is a slow character. Yeah, that was that was
also,
pretty.
just respect it. Just respect it.
Yeah, just
Don't
hold,
run into it.
hold
Just
shield,
wait.
man.
Just treat it like a bull charging at you. Just pull the Matador.
Hold shield, man. It's not.
Get
worth
out of the
it.
way, dude.
Not worth it. All right, so just like that, what a way to go into winners quarters. There we go. Now we're in
Let's
top
go
16.
Dripnotic. Okay.
Yeah, Dripnotic, making it into honestly pretty good Ness
W
game
to
play.
have.
Yeah. That is a good W to have. Sensei is very good player.
And this is Sensei's main now. So.
Well, I mean, I guess this was technically Chirin, but
Chirin, yeah.
still a good dub. All the same.
Good W.